Changes International, changing lives for the better. Our vision is to be a transformative platform that exposes lies and reveals the truth. Mind Changes International, we on a mission. Masking the falsehoods with every new edition. We're here to enlighten your mind with this vibration. Expose the lies, speaking truth, normal conversations. Mind Changes International, we on a mission. Masking the falsehoods.
Welcome back to Mind Changes Podcast. I'm your host, LaMar Blakney. Listen, everybody. Man, I have a very, very exciting episode to bring to you tonight. Listen, we're talking about the Playbook. The Playbook, people, the hidden plays men and women run to gain emotional, mental, financial, and social advantages. Hosted by me, LaMar Blakney. And I got a special guest, but I'm going to talk about that in a little bit, y'all. I'm going to talk about it in a little bit. But listen, what's going on Facebook? What's going on YouTube? Listen, if you're on YouTube, you can come on and be a part of this conversation. Oh, let me get my music right. Yes, you can be a part of this conversation if you're on YouTube. So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Mind Changes Podcast. I'm your host, LaMar Blakney. And tonight, we're going deep like Jacques Cousteau. Some of y'all young folks don't know who Jacques Cousteau is. He was the guy who used to go down in the sea, into the ocean deep. But tonight is called the Playbook. And let me tell you right now, y'all, this may be one of the realest relationship conversations you've ever heard in your life, because most people think relationships fail because of love. No, they don't. Relationships often fail because one or both people enter the relationship with a strategy instead of sincerity. So some people, they come into life with love, others come in with loneliness, others come in with trauma, some come in with hidden intentions, and some people, y'all, like Bernie Mac say, first of all, they come into your life studying you like a defense coordinator, studying the game film. So, and tonight, I bring somebody to the platform, y'all. This young lady to the platform, I was introduced to her. Listen, my special guest tonight is Miss Emani. Emani is an entrepreneur, content marketer, a beauty brand owner behind Emani Techniques. Listen, she's known for building brands through storytelling, luxury experiences, and raw transparency from celebrity. So listen, y'all, I got a speech impairment. Y'all just caught it. From celebrity bartending and national media appearances to creating her own lane in beauty and branding. Listen, she brings feminine but unfiltered perspective on relationships, ambition, vulnerability, emotional intelligence, and modern dating. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Mind Changes Podcast, Miss Emani. Oh, where's she at? Hold on, I got to bring her back up here. Hold on. She has left the podcast, so I'm sure she's going to come right back on. Something must have happened that she lost her connection, and I think her battery went dead on her phone. But listen, y'all, we're going to have a great conversation. I mean, a serious conversation. There she go right there. Yeah, your battery went dead, didn't it?
No, someone called me.
Listen, I told you, put it. You got it on airplane mode.
You want me to put it on airplane?
Will it stay
Am I still
on?
gonna be able to be on here?
No, I'll put it on do not disturb.
I'll do D&D. I'll do D&D.
All right.
Airplane is crazy.
So listen, girl, I gave you that amazing intro. So, ladies and gentlemen,
I didn't know that it was gonna do that until you clicked it on. I listened to the whole thing.
You good. Listen, let's letting y'all know we are live. We're not playing around. We are live. So, welcome to the Mind Changes Podcast, Miss Emani. Say hello to everybody, Miss Emani.
How y'all doing tonight?
Yeah, that's my little fake audience right there. They clap for you. If then nobody else clap, they did.
I love that.
Oh, so listen. So tonight, this conversation is not going to be a one-sided conversation, because y'all see, I got a female up here with me, right? We're going to be talking about manipulation, emotional attachment, trauma, bonding, modern dating culture, emotional strategy, and the hidden games people play in relationships. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, before I got myself together, I was a professional. Now I'm not bragging about it because it was wrong, but I I didn't have nobody tell this little big nose, big eyed kid how to treat a woman. I got it from all my little dumb friends. Y'all know how that goes. I got it from my little dumb friends telling me, man, when you get a girl, you got to do this, you got to do that. Then I went on tour, singing and stuff like that. That stuff just got me in a lot of trouble. So, Miss Emani,
Yeah.
since you're on the podcast, right? Let me ask you a question, right? Something
Okay.
right out of the gate.
Okay.
Why do you think people ignore red flags so so early when they meet somebody, right?
Uh
That they're
huh.
attracted to. Why do they ignore the red flags, the stop signs, the warning signs, and everything? Why do they do that?
I'll say for women, in my opinion,
Hmm.
they ignore it because everybody, y'all just lying to each other. Y'all making everything seem so glamorous, and it's not. They make everything, it's a fantasy world. And the
Hmm.
women, because we're more emotionally inclined than men, we be like, oh, but he's doing this. Oh my God. Like younger me. He's about to be a rapper, girl. Oh, I gotta be with him. I don't care if he got two baby mamas. He about to be a rapper. Like,
Yeah,
no, girl, he's not nothing.
yeah, and you
So they
know,
fall in love with fantasy. Is yeah, no.
mm.
Mm-mm.
So when you say they fall in love with fantasy, kind of
Mm-hmm.
give me an example when you fell in love with fantasy. You didn't think I was gonna ask you that, did you? Hmm.
Not me. I'm talking about them.
Come on now, come with it now.
I'm trying to think of time that I fell in love with fantasy because it's been so long. Like I don't play the games anymore. You got to tell me out the gate what it is, what it's gonna be. Because if not, you're gonna be the one getting hurt, not me.
Yeah,
My hurt days are long gone.
I got you. I got you. And when we meet people, everybody bring the representative. They bring that
Hmm.
person with the so caring and loving and bring
Oh
all that,
yeah,
all of that. I'm the easiest person to talk to, and then a month down the road, that joke gonna say
y'all
two words on the
arguing.
phone, right? Yeah. So we gonna really get into this conversation, y'all. Listen, if you're on YouTube, you can respond to us. You can ask Emani a question. You can ask me a question, and we're gonna respond back to you. So, Imani, let me ask you
Mhm.
this: do you think loneliness make people emotionally blind?
It can. I feel like it definitely can if they are not mentally strong. If they're, if they a lover girl or however you want to put it, a emotional man,
Uh huh.
they're craving that affection and they want to be with somebody. They gotta let that go. They gotta be for them because at the end of the day, whoever they're doing that towards,
Mm-hmm.
the person is probably a manipulator. So they're gonna use that to their advantage no matter what.
Gotcha.
Like they gotta just be strong. So me personally, I love being by myself.
Oh, you do.
I thrive being by myself.
Let me tell you.
I don't like to I just don't like to play games anymore. That it's tiring.
Yeah, yeah.
It's real tiring.
It was tiresome when I was doing it. I'm gonna tell you, I used to feel
No, but
guilty.
you was a professional. You said you was a professional. I
Listen,
was never the professional. I was always a lover girl. And I got tired of that. I was just like, oh, now all of a sudden I'm so mean. Forgive me. I'm sorry. Judge Judy.
Judge Judy, y'all heard?
Judge Judy over here. Like,
I,
boy, that's a bunch of baloney. Like, no,
I
I'm
got you.
not going for it.
So before we get into the meat of this, from a woman's perspective, right?
Mhm.
When does vulnerability becomes dangerous for a female?
Out the gate immediately. It's dangerous for us immediate, especially if you're a single woman, right? You single, you living by yourself, you meet this guy and he's like all the things you said he was, and he got his men can trick you.
Yeah.
Okay. I done seen some men go to the club and throw $1,000 and they ain't got no house. So
Mm, mm,
you
mm, mm.
fall in love with these things and this thing that you think he is, and you start telling him about yourself. Oh, well, you know I do this and I do that, and da da
Mm.
da 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 da. And he calculating. He like, oh, y'all can go stay with her. I'm gonna
Yeah.
drive her car. I'm gonna tell her my car messed up, but I ain't got no car. She ain't gonna know that for a long time. And this, that, and the third. Like,
Yeah. You're right. You're right.
uh.
And Miss Michelle Woodbury says Yes, exactly. And I can see her face
Like
because
you
I know
literally
her.
gotta
I can see her facial expression like, yes, exactly.
like yeah, like you can't tell these men nothing. They're y'all and I give it to y'all. Now some women do have it, but majority of the time it's the men who are really calculated. And
Yeah.
y'all smart, cool.
Yeah, but
Ladies,
and we
ladies who
oh
got kept up.
we going to explore both sides. Now I'm gonna tell you,
You gotta catch
y'all
up.
ain't gonna just pick on us. We're gonna explore both sides. So let me give my disclaimer right quick, all right? Because we got to do
Okay.
that. We got to get the take the trash out. The views expressed in the Mind Changes podcast is intended for informational purposes only and do not reflect the opinions of any organization. We aim to foster thoughtful dialogue and do not promote misinformation or discrimination. Listeners' discretion is advised. And now we're back to this podcast, right? So let me tell you why why it's so dangerous from women from my perspective. Can I give that to y'all?
Yeah.
See, a woman's body is a house. See, she let you in. I'm gonna go deep now. She lets you in her house, and y'all know what the doorway is. I ain't got to say it up here. We all grown. She lets you in the house, but when he comes in and play around with your furniture, he leaves something. He leaves his spirit. He leaves his influence. He leaves so much behind that most women cannot even make an emotional decision after that experience because you cannot unexperience an experience. And then he leave his spirit there. He gone to the next girl to leave his spirit there, and he just dropping spirits all over the place. And then the girls, guess what? When he says, hey, I think I want to be friends. You can't. It's hard for y'all to make an emotional decision. Listen, correct me if I'm right or wrong. Now,
I think you're absolutely correct.
all
Only
right.
I'm only gonna say it like this, right? Because let me tell you, I'm gonna give you a little story. I'm trying to make it as quick as
No,
possible.
take your time.
I'm gonna do this is exclusive now. Y'all don't write this down or nothing. But listen, me and my baby father, right?
Uh huh.
When we started mingling with each other, you started
Mm-hmm.
talking to each other. He at the house, he this and that. We got into our first argument one time, and he said to me, "Don't forget, we just friends."
Ooh. Mm.
And I was like, "Okay, you're right. You cool. Do you?"
Uh.
What Kevin Hart used to say, "Do you, boo boo."
Mm.
So he came to visit me one day, but I had company. So he walked in the house and I said, "Oh, this is my friend such and such. Meet my friend." So he looking at me crazy. And I'm like, "You all right? Need anything? Want some drink?" Like, but me and him, we about to go in the room.
Ooh.
Like we chilling.
Mm. I'm trying to, fellas. Women can flip the script on you, and they nobody does it better. Nobody, and that's the point I'm gonna get to. Nobody does it better than a female. So now we're getting into the podcast. Now we're gonna talk about the dangers of telling people too much too soon.
Mm-hmm.
Emani, one of the biggest mistakes people make in the beginning, right, of a relationship is this: we talk too much. We reveal
Mm-hmm.
our wounds, our fears, our
Mm-hmm.
insecurities, our loneliness, our financial struggles, our abandonment issues, our childhood pain and weaknesses. And we do that before we ever trust the person, before the person even earned your trust. And
Yep.
psychologically, guess what, y'all? This gives the other person information to build a strategy and a case
Literally.
on you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, hear me
Mm-hmm.
clearly tonight. I'm not saying healthy vulnerability is wrong. What I'm saying is premature vulnerability is dangerous. It is really dangerous because some people, Imani, don't listen to understand. They listen to study.
Oh, for sure.
We're like
For
predators.
sure.
And fellas,
They
I'm
they do a
telling y'all. Go ahead.
I don't know who has done it or who hasn't done it, but if they pay really really close attention, get into an argument with them.
Mm?
They gonna say it all again. Everything you told them, they
Yep,
gonna
they
bring it
are.
up.
They're gonna bring it to you. And here's the thing. A player, but y'all don't even say that no more. What y'all call guys? I've been out the game so long, I don't even know what you call them no more.
Yeah, I don't call them. I really don't use the word player.
Well, y'all just say he a hoe.
We just say he ain't nothing. I'm gonna say it
All
like
right,
that.
he
He
ain't
ain't.
nothing. Okay, all right. So
Mhm.
so what happens with men? We Here's the playbook, ladies. We take everything you said you like and we do it. When really, how could you tell if we really are that person to give you that thing that you wanted? Because you told us what to
Mhm.
do. And then guess what? He used it to you, right? They listen for Men listen for access points, ladies. They look for emotional openings so they can get in there and find out how can I get you so attracted to me emotionally, and then I take your insecurities and I build off of it, right?
Mhm.
Unmet needs, weaknesses, and then all of these attached patterns. And once we gather enough information, now I ain't like that no more, y'all. I'm just saying we, so I won't appear like a hypocrite because I used to do these things. All right. I'm different now. I've been saved. The Lord changed me with child support. I just told her over the thing. If you paid the child support I paid, oh, you'd have been delivered the same day. And by those stripes, I was healed. I said, oh Lord, why hast thou forsaken me? $1,800 a month in child support. Just give me
Mm.
the children, God. I'll take them right now. Help me, Lord. Help me, please. Listen, I was beat up. Y'all women don't know.
18.
Get that check and you look at your check. And I was working at a place, I'm making $35 an hour. And my check looked like I worked at Walmart. I ain't got nothing against a
Mhm.
Walmart employee because they make good money now. But back then, they was making that good money. Right?
Right.
So once we gather enough information, Imani, they start designing plays. Men starts designing plays specifically for women. So let me ask you a question.
Mhm.
Do you agree that some people enter relationships with strategies instead of sincerity?
Yes. Yes. All the time.
So
I've seen it done multiple occasions to friends, family members, myself. When I was looking for, I ain't looking for love. Let's start there. I'm not looking for it. They can't play with me. But I've seen it done a lot of times. Like they literally be like, men are just so calculated, and women a lot of times just don't know. They didn't grow up with somebody who can say, hey, don't do this and that because it's
mm-hmm.
gonna lead you down the wrong road. So they're thinking like, he just liked me so much. I just have to help him with this. And girl, don't do nothing for that man and don't tell him nothing. You broke and you don't got it.
Mm, 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 mm.
Even if you do have it, just don't tell him.
Wow.
Mm-mm.
So do some women sometimes feel pressured to open up to emotionally opening up too soon because modern day dating today moves extremely fast? Because we live in a microwave society. Folks get
Yeah,
married in 3 months. Do you
three
think that?
months. I think that is possible. I personally don't know anyone that moves that fast. Like me and my friends, I have friends that are married and I have friends that are engaged and I got friends that are single. The ones that are married or engaged, they've literally been together since little kids, like high school lovers.
Oh
Like
wow.
they've been through some things, but they've been together for a long time, so it wasn't something that was rushed. But I have seen people who get together, and I'm like, dang girl, what's up with you and such and such? Like, oh, we just got engaged. I'm like, dang, for like 2 weeks, what happened?
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna tell
I'm
you,
like,
being in a relationship is like moving into an apartment. So you ever moved into an apartment, Imani? And when you first move in there, everything looks perfect.
it look
After about
good.
30 days, you be like, oh, that's a
You
paint
start to
squad
notice
right
little
there.
things.
This little crack. And that's the same thing in
And it's funny.
relationships.
It's funny, right? Because when
Uh-huh.
you move in, they give you that little sheet and they be like, walk around your apartment and let us know if anything's wrong. And you so happy you don't even notice it.
That's right. That's
You
right. And
don't
it's
even notice
there.
the red flags in the apartment. Two
It is
months, you
there.
like, dang, what happened to the counter? I just moved into my place and I was looking at the counter. I was like, this was not on the counter. You see this on the counter? I wonder where
Yeah.
that came from. I know I didn't do that, but that's how it is. That's
That
exactly how it
that is
is.
the same thing that happens when you enter into a relationship. You start seeing, a person who's not genuine, they start slipping.
Mhm.
You start catching
Mhm.
stuff. You're like, oh, okay. I caught that. I caught this. So let me ask you this. Do you think social media has made people overshare emotionally before trust is even earned in a relationship?
Yeah, only because social media shows you everything that's really, really good.
Hmm.
And that's with like anything, relationships, business, partnerships. It shows you all the good things. So you looking at such and such relationship, you're like, wow, they just went up, they just got married. They took all their friends and family across the world and it looks so great. And you don't even know they didn't argue the whole relationship. They
Wow.
relationship was built on arguments, but they made it look good for social media. So I do think it influences a little bit, and people just gotta know what to do. Like if they don't know, they're gonna get done.
Yes, yeah. And so we're talking about like when you move into a house because that's when you first get in a relationship, everything looks so perfect. Like the walls are freshly painted, the floor shine, the light is so soft in the apartment, everything smells clean and feels perfect. So perfect that,
Mhm,
like you said, you signed a lease emotionally before you ever stayed there long enough to hear the pipes rattle at night. That's that joker acting
mhm,
crazy, right? But after weeks and months of being in a relationship, the truth starts leaking through the walls. You start
mhm.
beginning to noticing things, the cracks hitting. You're like, hold on, I didn't know that joker didn't brush his teeth right. I didn't know his feet stank. I didn't know that this guy had mold. I didn't know that the plumbing was broken. And we ain't gonna go there, y'all. I'm just saying, the plumbing was broken. Beneath the surface, you just didn't know what you didn't know. And then now you realize you didn't fall in love with the reality of the place. You fell in love with the presentation of it.
Mhm.
Can I say it like that? The
Yes,
presentation of it.
that's exactly what I meant when we talked about ignoring red flags. Like you fall in love with whatever you see, and then you get into it, and you like, dang, this ain't it.
Yeah, and you just signed a love lease, right? And now you emotionally invested in something you're only now beginning to truly inspect.
Mhm.
So I want to talk about the football analogy. I got a football analogy, all right? So
Okay.
so we talk about giving away our plays before you get started in a relationship. See, you don't see, and I'm telling this to women, don't tell a man everything you like, everything about you, what you want,
Mhm.
because you don't see the New England Patriots calling the Dallas Cowboys saying, "Hey, listen, we like to run this slant right here, or we need to throw the ball here. Here's our entire playbook." Nobody does that.
Right.
Nobody does that. So I want to go to something here I put up here. Let me see here. Like you said, people tell too much too soon and too early because information creates strategic advantages. And many people are emotionally losing in relationships because before the game even started, because they reveal too much information too early. Listen, people, the worst thing that you can do is spend the first week trying to explain who you are to a man or a man to a woman. The best thing you can do is let people observe your consistency over time because words can manipulate. Character takes time to reveal. Do y'all agree with me? Takes time to reveal. So, Imani, I want to talk about the psychology of predatory people.
Okay.
The psychology of predatory people. And we're dealing with the men right now. We gonna talk about the women because women got some stuff too. Don't they sit up here all pretty and they got some stuff.
We perfect. We
Y'all, yeah,
perfect.
yeah. Eve was perfect until she ate that apple, right? I'm
She
gonna
was
tell you.
hungry.
Let me tell you something. She could have been hungry. She could have been famished. I couldn't have been Adam because she'd have been kicked out the garden by herself. There is no way. That's how you know Eve had to be fine. I'm telling y'all, Eve had to be drop dead gorgeous
I
for
was about to say gorgeous.
yeah for
She
listen
did whatever she
for
wanted to do.
Adam to walk in the garden with God in the cool of the day and let this female get them kicked out. And not the bad part is they didn't just get kicked out. They can look at where they got kicked out from. Man, I'd have been like, God, just put me to sleep, take another rib, then all my ribs be even. Because I'm not touching it. But anyway, that's another story for another conversation. So I want to talk about because we're going to get through this and see what time. Yeah, we're doing a good time. So some men, brothers, get mad at me if you want to. Some men are predators. some women are predators. I didn't have coming that. Not always physically, but emotionally.
Mm-hmm.
Physically, financially, sexually, and spiritually. Manipulative behavior patterns. I call it psychological strategies. They are used to influence, to control, to emotionally steer another person for personal gain rather than mutual health. And so I got some notes I'm kind of go over, right? You got narcissistic exploitation. Are you familiar with that, young lady? You dealt with a narcissist before, somebody he ain't never wrong,
Never
always right,
wrong.
everybody offending them, using another person's emotions, vulnerability, loyalty, and
Mm-hmm.
kindness primarily for ego, control, and benefits. And
Mm-hmm.
so I got a video I want to pull up here because we're going to talk about this video right here.
3 games men play. Number 1, love bombing. And what they do is they begin to launch love grenades. So every morning you wake up, you've got a text that says, "Hey love, I hope you have a great day." He tells you, "I miss you." All of the things that you want to hear. And the reason a man love bombs you is because he wants to get you into a certain state emotionally where he has some control or leverage over you.
Now, this guy is very passionate about what he's saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you experienced love bombing?
Yes. Yes, I have. I couldn't. Let me. This dude tried to date me one time. He
Mm-hmm.
bought my mom a TV. I was like, "Why you bought my mom a TV?
He,
What would you do that
oh,
for?"
that joker was good. He bought your mom a TV.
But my mama. He bought my mom a TV. I was
He
like,
he was seriously
"Okay,"
love bombing. And what other
and
ways
it
have you
was
experienced love bomb?
terrible. It was terrible.
And what other ways
It
have you
was
experienced love bombing?
the Good Morning Beautifuls. I don't even like that. I don't like it. I don't like it.
I,
Don't Good Morning Beautiful me. If
I
you
ain't
need
never
it,
talked
you
like
want to
that.
call me, hit me up. Never. You never did
Never,
that
never
in your
talked
player
like
days.
no. Love bombing was not my thing. It was
Uh-uh.
it was not
I don't
my
want no.
thing.
I don't need no gifts at first. Like, and it's crazy because I think love bombing works in this generation, especially because
Mm-hmm.
all of the women are like, "Oh, I need a man that's gonna trick on me. I need somebody that's gonna spend some money on me." So the
Mm-hmm.
men are like, "All I gotta do is spend a little money. I'm about to get her."
Mm, mm, mm.
You just gotta be smarter. Like it's easy for a man to love bomb in this generation.
Yeah, I agree. Let's see what else this man got to say. This psychologist. He's a clinical psychiatrist.
Second thing is he begins to minimum wage you.
And this guy said he begins to minimum wage. Now, I've
Me
never heard that term before.
neither.
That he begins to minimum wage you. So let's go here again.
It's because he wants to get you into a certain state
Okay.
emotionally where he has some control or leverage over you. The second thing is he begins to minimum wage you. Now, after he gets what he wants, be it sex, a place to stay, he gets you gets you emotionally invested in the relationship. Then he pulls away. He minimum wages you. He gives you just enough to keep you on the hook. And the third
Mhm.
thing,
Oh, y'all heard that. Now I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
okay.
I've never
It's
heard
called
the
something else, but dang, I don't have it over here with me. There's a book called not the 48 Laws of Power. It
I have
is
that book, by the way.
you do have 48 Laws of Power.
Yeah.
It's a off to that book. It's something seduction, but they talk about this in that book specifically for women though, to pour into that man and then back up off him a little bit so he can chase you.
Oh, minimum wage.
They
I'm gonna tell you, I never heard this term before. So when I saw the video, I was like, hey, this this will be a really good video illustration to bring up here because these are things that are actually happening in relationships. So I'm gonna back up just a little bit so he
Mhm.
can give us the rest of it.
the relationship. Then he pulls away. He minimum wages you. He gives you just enough to keep you on the hook. And the third thing is negging. He begins to neg you. And all negging is, if I insult you a little bit, if I pick at you a little bit, what it does is it brings you down just a little bit. So now I can control and manipulate you. And think about this. Anybody who insults me, I want to impress them. I want to make them feel positive about me. All it is a form of control.
Wow. Now that was strong right there.
Yeah,
Negging. I've never heard of negging and minimum waging. So Stephanie says a lot of males are predators because if they told women the truth about their real intentions, women will walk away.
absolutely.
Absolutely. I agree with that 100%. So let's talk about love bombing, right? This happens, like he said, when someone overwhelms you with attention,
Hmm.
compliments, gifts, affection, emotional intensity, constant communication, not because they deeply know you, but because they are attempting rapid emotional access. And so some people, like he said, some people flood you emotionally before they even have enough time to logically evaluate, before they have enough time to
Hmm.
logically evaluate you. And people often mistake emotional intensity for genuine connection. So let me ask you a question, Imani. And I'm gonna ask those who are watching right now, and you can respond. Why do you think love bombing feels so real emotionally in the beginning?
In the beginning, because I I think some people are taught this, right?
Uh huh.
You say, take a parent or a grandmother or something like, oh, if that man like you, he gonna take you out. If that man like you, he gonna help you pay them bills. If that man like you, he gonna do this, that, and the third. It's so easy. That's what I'm saying. It's so easy. You're like, oh yeah, baby, I got it. I got the bills. I got
Mm
this and I got that. And y'all only known each other for 2 weeks, and he doing all this. And the moment you start to feel any type of discomfort, and you try to pull away, or you start to feel like, I don't know, this is a little too much, he gonna get mad.
hmm.
Now
Mm hmm.
y'all, you know what I'm saying? It's like a tug and a pull, like it's like back and forth. But he's trying to keep you though, because now he know that, oh, I know she ain't making enough money and she needs somebody to help her with them bills. I know she ain't got enough money to go out with her homegirls the other night, so I had to help her pay that. I know she gonna want to go again next Friday. She gonna be back.
Uh huh. And it's a form of entrapment too, because when a man
Mm-hmm.
does all those things for you, then he reminds you when things don't go his way. Oh, I done went out, I bought you this, I took you here,
Throw it
I
in your
bought your
face.
mama that TV. You know what I'm saying? So they start doing
Nobody told
inventory.
you about my mama that TV.
Listen, they start taking inventory. So, do you think women sometimes, and this is for our people on YouTube as well, do you think women sometimes mistake emotional intensity for emotional safety?
Yeah, absolutely. They gonna think that. Like, yeah, oh my, yeah, he came into my life. This is the first man, especially if they are not used to being able to get what they want. Now, I know you say
Hmm.
you're gonna talk about the women and how we are, la la la
I'm gonna
la.
get to y'all.
But some of
Yeah.
us, some of us really do know how to play the game,
Uh
and we
huh.
know how to get what we want out of men without giving them what they want.
Mm.
Right. So a woman who is not of that status and she doesn't know how to do that, and she's never had a man to come in her life and do all these things. She had to do this, that, and the third first before a man gave. If he come in her life and he doing all this, she thinks she like looked up. So
Hmm.
she think this is a real connection the whole time. He just doing it for his benefit. He needed something out of that.
Hmm.
So that's all I can say about that. It is it's different type of women in this world. There's some of us who kind of like we play the game. We had some brothers, we had some uncles, we had a
Hmm.
dad or something to tell us like, hey, don't do this, do that. But it's a lot of women who don't have that. Like I feel like this generation, the dads are just now starting to be there. The brothers
Uh
are
huh.
just starting to help your sisters out. Back in the day, they weren't around. Like it's
Yeah.
a million women out here who didn't have a father figure growing up. They don't know.
Now, what I am noticing in this new generation, women are totally different than when I grew up. They are totally different. They they want what they want, but they don't want no relationship now. Like we used to be. Oh, they don't they don't want all that stuff no more. You can talk to your head fall off. A lot of them like, I'm good. and I hate that word "I'm good," by the way, because it ain't
You don't
telling
like
me
that?
no, it ain't telling me nothing. It's just something to get you away from me. That's all.
Yes, because what are you talking about? I'm good.
Yeah, that's there you go. There you go. A typical I'm good, y'all. Typical I'm good. So let's talk about trauma bonding. Have you ever heard of that term, trauma bonding?
Yes, I have. I've heard of trauma bonding.
Yeah. So this people, anybody watching, if you don't know, I ain't saying you dumb or nothing like that. This happens when some people alternates affection, rejection, closeness, distance, love, emotional pain. The
Hmm.
inconsistency creates what I call emotional addiction, right?
Hmm.
And I'm part nerd, y'all. So the nervous system becomes conditioned to chase approval from the same
Hmm.
person creating that pain. That's why you
Hmm.
see guy hit a girl and oh, he didn't mean to hit me. If somebody hits you in your eye and you can say out your mouth that he love you and go bail him out of jail, listen,
Delusional.
that is trauma bonding, and I know y'all seen that, and that's the worst kind of trauma because somebody hit me in my
And
eye.
I'm laughing, but it's not funny. But you're right. Like it's
Yeah,
like, girl, are you all
yeah,
right?
yeah. Because something he said, minimum waging you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when a man gets a woman right where he want her, now I understand what
Mm-hmm.
minimum waging her is. Take back
Right.
a lot of that affection and things that she used to get, and she'll
Right.
fight for it. She will
She's fine. Yeah,
fight
because she
for
don't
it.
know in her mind. She trying to figure out what happened. Like in her mind, she don't know. Yesterday, y'all was booed up. Y'all was just on the couch watching movies all night, cuddled up. Today, he ain't text you. It's been 10 hours. You're like, what did I do wrong? Did I
Yep,
do something wrong last night? Oh, let me see what I can do to make him come back and do
there
the
it
same
is.
things he was doing. So that's what the minimum wage that he was talking about. And women, we gotta be strong. I feel like a woman don't tap into her alpha until she's been hurt. Like,
Yes.
and she's on a vengeance, bro. Now she like, any man come next to me, he done.
Yeah. So so let me ask you this, Imani. Why do people stay emotionally attached to someone who continuously hurt them? And I think you answered it a little bit, but I want you to go a little deeper because from a female perspective, I want you to give it to me from a female perspective.
Like, okay, if she's staying and he's already hurt her,
Mm-hmm.
there's some form in her mind, there's some type of safety that he built initially.
Mm-hmm.
He may have pulled back, he may have did all the things, breadcrumbed her, whatever, but she still knows that, or she still thinks, I ain't gonna say no, she thinks that that safety net is still there somewhere. She just gotta find it. She's in a maze. She's trying to find her way back to when they
Mm-hmm.
were everything was 110%, because right now they at 20, and she listening to her girlfriends or whoever, and she's like, "Oh, it's gonna get better, girl." Oh
Yeah.
no,
And
that's
then
why they do it, because they trying to get back. They trying to really go and be like, "Okay, I know I had this man. I need him to come back to me." The whole time he ain't even thinking about that. He got what he wanted.
yeah. And I've seen relationships where the dude was so good to the girl, she treated him like a squirrel with one leg. I mean, she treated that joker so bad, man. It's like I was like, dude, this girl treating you like, why you man?
Trash,
I love her, and that's the reverse
trash.
when the woman feels that way. So I can get it,
Hmm.
right? So do you think, Imani, emotional chaos can become addictive in a relationship?
Yeah. Okay. This gonna sound real bad,
Okay, come on, give it to me.
but like I said, I'm not looking for love right now. I'm focused. But if you
And I'm gonna
treat a
ask you about that
man,
later. But go ahead.
I feel like I ain't even gonna say treat a man bad, right? You don't gotta treat him bad, but just don't give him so much. Especially a man that's used to women, he just approached them and he got all his stuff together. You got to do this to the real fine ones that got all the money and stuff. They gonna be like, dang, why she not sweating me? She not sweating me. No, boo, I ain't sweating you. I ain't sweating you. Go ahead, lose your mind. Whatever. He gonna change. I'm telling you, you gonna create so much confusion in his mind. He not gonna know what to do. He not gonna know what to do. It works with both sexes though. It works for women too.
Mm-hmm.
I've had it work on me. Like I'm
Oh
like,
wow.
I'm hurt. What's wrong with him? He don't want me. Something ain't right about him. But he was just good at what he was doing, and I had to sit back and think like, is he pulling the me on me? He was pulling them. He was pulling the me on me. It's cool.
Gotcha, gotcha. So why do you feel and listen, I'm gonna ask those on YouTube too. And I want y'all to respond to this. Why do you feel how can I say it? Why do some people feel uncomfortable in unhealthy relationships because toxic ones feel more familiar? I'm sorry, I gotta say it again. Let me
Yeah,
say it right. Why do some people feel uncomfortable in a healthy relationship versus being in a toxic one that feels familiar? That's what I wanted to say.
because they thrive on that familiar feeling. That healthy relationship feels absolutely wrong. I don't know why. I wish I had the mental capacity to just tell you like, yeah, that ain't it's the same thing like women who like bad boys and women who
Uh-huh.
like, oh no, no, he gotta be a drug dealer and a scammer. Like, girl, you better go talk to Todd. He got a PhD. Todd boring.
Yeah.
Like it's like the same kind of like thing with that situation. I don't it just feels wrong. Like that toxic stuff to some people feels really, really right. And being in a healthy relationship to some people feels wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
They don't even know how to explain it or how to grasp it. It comes with maturity, it comes with learning, it comes with experiencing different partners and different things. And
Uh-huh.
it's a learning thing. Like you gotta just know when to get out of something toxic because it's not peaceful.
Yeah.
People like that, they just thrive in chaos. They like chaos.
Got you. So I'm gonna ask you, have you met this kind of guy before? Have you ever met the future faker? Have you
The
heard that
the
the
future
future
faker,
faker?
like he tried to sell me a dream.
Yeah, like this is the man that says, you know what, baby, you know what, girl, you different. You know what I'm saying, girl, you different.
They all say
You
that.
know, you know, baby, listen, I want to marry you. Like I never, girl, listen, I'm trying to tell you, I never met nobody like you. I can see us together. Y'all met that guy before,
I'll be
right?
looking at them like this. Really?
And they do this before consistency is ever even established.
Yeah,
And
I have to tell that to men sometimes. Like, dude, you don't know me.
yeah, and he's telling
How
you
do you
that
think
in the beginning.
they'll I just love everything about you. What is everything about me that you love other than my looks? Right? Because that's like a game. That's like the
Hmm.
worst. The worst thing a man can do for me is give me too many compliments about my appearance. I hate it.
And I'm gonna tell you why a lot of men do that. To fatherless daughters, it works like a dream
Hmm.
because a young girl's first love is her father, if he's
Right.
there, right?
Hmm.
Is it something about a daddy? That's why I never like women to say that to me. Don't call me daddy. Don't say that. This sounds ancestral. Don't say that. Don't say that to
Call me
me.
something else.
Yeah, call me a Negro. Don't call me that. Don't call me that. But the goal becomes emotional investment before emotional verification. So
Hmm.
when men use that play on fatherless daughters, and I'm telling you, they get them every time. Stephanie said, hormone surges. It says we get addicted to the high of the chaos. Yes. Now
Yeah.
she's talking about relationships when there's a lot of chaos. So let me ask you
Hmm.
this, Emani. Why do how do I want to say this? Why do promises emotionally impact women so deep? When a man makes so many promises, why does it
Hmm.
emotionally impact women so deeply?
Are you speaking on him keeping them? Actually
Making them,
keeping them? Just
making
making
them,
them. I
making
no action.
promises.
Just making them.
Yeah, making them, telling you what he gonna do. I'm
It,
gonna
it
love
sounds
you.
good. It sounds good. It gets us. It gets us going on the inside. We got
Hmm.
all these butterflies. Like, oh, girl, he gonna do this for me. Oh, I can't wait. I can see myself with him. No. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Like I think that when men do that, I ain't gonna say I don't know because I'm not a man, right? But they're trying to gain a woman's trust in that moment. They're trying to make it seem like they do, like I said, you don't know me and you trying to do this and that. But when they try to gain your trust and oh baby, I love you, I
Hmm.
trust you, I wouldn't put nobody above you, and they telling you all these
Oh
promises and
man, they
they
kicking it.
they selling you a dream. Like, you about to sign a contract, you about to be a singer, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you about to get into a death row contract. Seriously.
You right about that.
and, and the women, they just like somebody that's out in the street hustling. They're like, oh, I'm about to sign this deal. She's like, oh, I'm about to be with him. He said he gonna do this and that. He said all this stuff, and the time go on and it goes on, and things don't happen, and then they start to see a person for who they are. So
Mm-hmm.
I always think, like, don't rush into things. Like, even when I'm talking to somebody, I know I say I'm not looking for love, but everybody want to marriage and fall in love and all these things. But the reality is, it just takes time to get to know a person. So I
Now,
can't rush it.
now, let me ask you a question. Why are you not looking for love?
I'm focused on my career right now.
Okay.
I'm building right now. I mean,
Okay.
I just did like a super hard pivot from being a celebrity mixologist. I had deals with different vodka brands, different cognac
Oh
brands, and I
wow.
made a pivot when I slowed back on drinking and I went over to the beauty world. Now, I've always been in the beauty world. I did
Okay.
cosmetology school when I was still in high school, but I went back to it because it's just, in my mind, it's more financially secure. In the celebrity world, you got to dish out a lot of money. If you're a rapper or a singer or artist or whatever you're doing and you on these platforms, you have to dish out all this money to do the things that you're trying to do.
I got you.
And I realized, I want to make the money. I don't really want to spend the money.
I got you.
So,
Well, listen, your daughter gonna help you spend it. I'm gonna tell y'all, we was
absolutely.
we was getting set up, right? How old is your daughter? This
She's
is so,
7,
she's 7. Now, hear me,
7
y'all.
years old.
7 years old. She said, Mommy, can you give me some money? And how much money did she ask you for?
$100.
I was
Uh,
like,
uh,
$100. Oh boy, boy.
$100. Yes, she did.
She didn't go to 25, 30, 45. She went straight for $100.
Straight for 100. Yeah, she has it. She's calculated. I remember
Mm-hmm.
one time I said, dear, I think she asked her grandmother. Her grandmother called me. She said, your daughter was wanting some money, and I told her I didn't have it. I said, oh, okay, well, what y'all need? She told me to call you and your dad because y'all got credit cards. I said, oh, okay.
That's the children today is
I'm like,
different.
oh, okay, cool.
Wow, wow. So let's go to play 2. I'm gonna call this play 2, right? The provider illusion, right? Using
Mhm,
money, like you said, they go to the club, they just throwing money, appearance, their status, their image, and they do that. Men do this to increase attraction and emotional
mhm.
access, right? Some men,
Right,
like you said, they don't have their own place, they rent lifestyles. The same way people rent tuxedos, right?
right,
The
exactly.
image is temporary, but the emotional impression is powerful, and it get these women hooked, line and sinker. So
Mhm.
we about to get off of men because I'm gonna jump on here just a little bit longer when we get to these women. So do you think some men feel pressure to perform financially in order to feel valuable?
Yeah. Yeah, because that's what the world, that's what society, that's what social media says that men should do. They say that men are the providers. They say that men are the leaders. They say that men are all these things. And to a younger guy, or he don't even got to
Mm-hmm.
be a young guy, because I've seen some older guys do the same thing. They think that if I can prove myself, I got to prove myself because I'm around 4 other men, and they buying bottles and they spend money. Like, I gotta do that same thing to prove myself.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't do it, the women not even gonna look at me. That's how I feel. Like, that's what they feel like when they're in these different situations. Instead of them really trying to get themselves together, they out here faking it.
Got you, got
And
you.
they're gonna meet somebody that's insecure and they gonna tear her apart.
Mm. You're right, you're right. Let's go to this next thing I have here. So I call this right here the sexual quarterback, right?
Hmm.
Now, some men, how can I say, imitate emotional depth to gain physical access, right? The intimacy was tactical, not relational. It was just something they needed to use to get to the female. And the reason intimacy is used as a tactic is because the man truly doesn't want commitment, but he also doesn't want nobody else to have you. Have you experienced that before, young lady?
Um, trying to really think, have I really experienced this before? Because although a man may not want to like be with me, like when if I sense it, because my discernment is real. If I sense it, I'm
Uh
gonna be like, oh, I'm getting up out of here. I don't care how he feel. I like no for real. I had an ex come. I used to work in the mental health field
Okay.
when I first got into my adulthood. I was working in the mental health field, and I was actually married,
Okay.
and I cut the marriage short. I cut the marriage short. And this man was at my job in my office on his knees crying.
Oh wow.
Yeah, no, I left.
Ah,
I left her walked right on around, right out the door, got in my car and left. No,
mm.
y'all men gotta stop playing with people because
So this
it's
leads me to
not right.
yeah, this leads to my next question. Why do you think physical intimacy emotionally affects women different than it does men sometimes?
Ooh, that's a good question. I honestly don't know because it might depend on the man now. If the man is if he doing what he's supposed to do in that setting,
Uh-huh.
the women are definitely gonna be more emotionally inclined. And my brother said that men are just not as emotional as women. So, like, for example, a man can go do two, three, four, five women and he feels absolutely nothing. But if a woman decides to step out on that man, she is mentally and emotionally done with him. And
Gotcha.
she can go and be with the next man. Now she might not go be with five other guys, but she might go be with the next man and still come home and do what she got to do and play the role because she might be scared to leave, or it could be a financial thing or whatever it would be. It's just like the intimacy creates some type of bond for them,
Uh-huh.
and they just like, dang, I really want to leave this man, but he's just so good. Like
I know.
me and my homegirls we talked about this one time. I'm like, I don't know, like, but they're like, oh girl, I'm like, they're doing this and that. I'm like, just leave. It's like, oh girl, I can't.
There it is. There it is. So now, and we done talked about the brothers. It's time to talk about the women. The woman's playbook. Now, ladies, y'all got a playbook too. And I call the first play that women have is the emotional hook. I call this the emotional hook. Some women reveal emotional wounds early, right? So they can awaken the man's protective instinct. Then the man begins, how can I say it, emotionally carrying her before true compatibility is established. Right? So let me ask you this, Emani, since you're a female. Why do emotionally neglected men become attached so quickly when they finally receive attention and affection from a woman?
Because that's what they've always wanted. They've always wanted that. Growing up, somebody didn't give them that. They find a woman that gives that to them, and they are hooked. And it could be something so sweet. I've learned this. I do this little thing when I do talk to people or guys in a
Mm-hmm.
sense, and it'd be something real small like, "Oh, how was your day?" And instead of me saying that, I'd be like, "Oh, how was your day, hon?" They eat it up. I don't know what it is about it. They eat it down to the ground. They be like, "Oh, you calling me, hon? Yeah, what's up, hon? Just a little word. Oh, how you doing, babe?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm your babe." Like, yeah, like, come on, let's go out to eat. They be like, they ready. They already dressed. They just knew I was asking them that today. Like, it's maybe so simple and they eat it up. I don't know. They eat
Yeah.
it up.
And I'm gonna tell y'all fellas this. If y'all watching this, women, somebody that said something funny. Go read it out.
I'm
What did they
sorry.
say?
No, I'm not. I'm laughing at what you're about to say because I know you're about to say something.
Let me tell y'all. Brothers, if you think you can outplay a woman, let me tell you, she'll have you in the corner crying for your mama, your grandmama, your auntie, Annie M. You would think you in a Wizard of Oz when they finish with you. I'm telling a woman she can look you in the face and tell you how much she loved you, and the next day she act like she never loved you a day in your life. Just like you did that guy when you walked around him. Oh, that dude is emotionally scarred forever.
Call for
Forever.
your mama. Call for your mama.
Forever. Forever. So
Call for your mama.
I want to talk about women's play too, right? The validation controller. using beauty, attention, approval, affection, emotional shifts to influence behavior. And some people weaponize affection. Some women weaponize affection. Let me tell you, if you look at the industry, right? And
Mm-hmm.
the female rappers have proven this. Women run the world, fellas. We're just a pawn. They run this world. They run circles around us mentally. They run circles around us intellectually. They run circles around us and everything. A woman can cheat so good that she'll protect you while she's doing it. Tell me if I'm telling a lie. Come on now. Come on. She will protect you. She'll mess with the dude. Like, see, that's why she laughing. She know I'm telling the truth. They are so good that they love the next dude so good that he will protect you. She got him protecting you because she loved him. She's loving him so good that she love you so much that she be like, listen, I know we together, but I don't want him to find out. So if anybody asks you, like, we ain't nothing, I'm telling you, women are the Michael Jordan of
Men,
this game.
men do that though. Men do
But
that.
guess what? Let me tell you something. Now I'm gonna get straight with it. My wife
Okay.
she should have been an investigative reporter. She can catch a lie out of you. Let me tell you something. She the cold cracker. Let me tell you, this is what she would do. She'll get on the phone with the girl and make the girl feel so bad that the girl tell her everything. Like, he told me she be like, he said, you ain't nothing to him. Oh, I ain't nothing to him. And boy, she go diarrhea in the mouth.
That's
So
how you gotta do it.
see, brothers don't do that though. See the difference?
Some brothers don't do that. Some brothers don't do that. Some. I'm not. It just depends on who you are. It depends on who you are because I've had some. I'm like, what? He hit you up on Twitter. He found your Twitter. We still using Twitter?
See, that's somebody who really wanted you and wasn't trying to hear nothing else you were trying to say. They wanted to sabotage the relationship, right? So let's go to this next thumbnail I got here. I'm see which one I have here. I'm enjoying myself so much I about forgot. Oh, here we go.
To say, hey, I'm gonna act right now.
I got another perspective because we talking from this perspective, assuming this man actually wants you. Sometimes this man don't want you. He just
Did y'all hear what dude said?
Assuming that
Did
he
y'all
wants you.
let me take this back. Let me take this back. Now I want y'all to listen to this one right here. Cause we're gonna talk about this. All right.
Why do men wait until women are absolutely tired to say, hey, I'm gonna act right now?
I got another perspective because we talking from this perspective, assuming this man actually wants you. Sometimes this man don't want you. He just don't want nobody else to have you. And anytime he feels he's losing his grip off of you, now here comes the gifts. Now here comes the gesture because I want to keep you single. I want to keep you unmarried. I don't want to commit to you, but I don't want you. Have you ever noticed all those gestures happen when you start looking like you moving on? You looking like you happy? You might have went on a date and posted about it. Now I don't want you with nobody else but me. But guess what? I ain't prepared to be with you. Right. And so what I want y'all to understand, sometimes those situationships, those men you talking to, sometimes they your biggest op. Because them is that they ain't trying to have you married. So what you got to do is you got to say, hey, listen, maybe he just don't with me that way. Maybe he enjoys the benefits of this situationship or the relationship, but he not ready or capable or know how to actually handle the responsibilities of it. And you got to take it. Listen, sometimes things break because they was never meant to be in your life in the first place. So I want you to remember that.
I've met some real men that have admitted, like, hey, look, I like you, but I am not ready for you. You are somebody's wife. I've had several men tell me that you are somebody's wife. I can't mess with you.
Oh
You are
wow.
somebody's wife. And I'd be like, what? They like, yeah, you ain't about to go off on me. I know, I can feel it, I can sense it. You somebody's wife. I can't even play with you. Men, y'all know who y'all can play with and who y'all can't play with.
Yeah, we do. Now I'm gonna get deep on this one, right? I'm
Okay.
gonna go deep on this one right here. The third play
Let me
women
hear it.
have the backup roster. Watch your face, y'all.
Um,
the the backup
Wait,
roster.
wait, wait, wait. Hold on, wait. Just give me a second. The backup roster. Okay, cool. Go
All right,
ahead. Go ahead
all
and
right.
finish. I'm gonna
Some
let you finish.
relationships are not, they're not fully built on commitment. We know that, right? They are built
Mhm.
on contingency plans. Instead of the woman fully investing emotionally in this man, some people keep backup energy nearby just in case.
I can feel that.
Yeah. And that's a
Yep.
woman. A woman, listen, she got an extra clip ready to load, lock, and fire. Come on, talk to me,
Yeah.
Emani.
You're right. I'm not fighting you on this. I'm not gonna tell you that you're wrong. I will say that maybe not in a super committed relationship, but
Uh-huh.
we've just been dating for 4 or 5 months. Brian number is gonna work if I text him. Now you mess up, you out the
So
door.
now,
Like
now, now,
his
now, now,
number's gonna work.
now, I want y'all to hear. She said it right. Here's the setup, right? Even though she's in a relationship with another guy, that's in her head. She
Hmm.
has that contingency backup plan, just waiting for
Yeah.
LeRoy to mess
And
up.
and and see, here's the thing, right? Men, like the lady said in the beginning, she said, um, guys are kind of like wait until you kind of get fed up, and then they'll try to do right. And oh, baby, look what I got you. I'm doing right now. But by that time, if you ever have to start doing right, fellas that's listening, just get out of it because she about to go text one of her game plans. It's like I'm
Mm.
telling you, I can. That's all I can say.
So,
She's about to be out of it.
so here's the question. Now, I don't have this on my notes, but I just feel propelled to say it. Right?
Okay.
Is it true? Because I believe it's true that all women has a backup plan. Because let me tell you why I believe it's true. Women always have a plan B. If it's the
Hmm.
bank account, if it's the marriage, it's a relationship, they always have a plan B. Now, plan B may not know they plan B, but they got a plan B.
Hmm. I'm not. Yeah, I'll say women always do have a plan B. I'm not gonna say it's always another man, but they know if things don't work out right here where I'm at, I got something to fall back on, and I think
Mm-hmm.
that is very smart for a woman because if they don't have nothing to fall back on and he doing you wrong, then you just gonna stay in that cycle for a long time until you figure out how to get out of it. And
Okay.
that's another thing. Like men will say something like, how you move on so fast? That's like one thing that I always my homeboy, like she moved on already. And I'm like,
She had a backup plan.
she been knew him, baby. That's her rebound. That's been her rebound
Oh.
for 10 years. That's the same guy she go back to when the relationships don't work out.
So let me ask
That's
you
her
this.
safety net guy.
So why do you think some people keep emotional backups while claiming they're committed? Guy kind of framed it different. While claiming
Mhm.
they're committed.
They just in case they're scared. They are scared. Somebody has hurt them so bad or something so traumatic has happened to them that they're not trusting the
Mm-hmm.
process. They're not trusting that relationship that they're in. And honestly, I feel like people who do that just should be single. Be single until you feel like you're healed and ready for an actual relationship versus playing with
Mm-hmm.
somebody because that's how people get hurt. You think y'all cooler than y'all together and whole time you got a little book somewhere with a list of names and numbers in it. It ain't in your phone. They ain't gonna find it in your phone. Fellas, look for the little books.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Now, so let me explain this to me. Now, this is totally off topic.
Okay.
I don't know what kind of eyes God gave y'all women, but fellas, let me tell you, you can pick your cell phone up. She can be driving and read your whole message and never turn her head. Where y'all get those
Mhm.
skills from?
You know what? We are blessed with astonishing peripheral view.
It's off the chain.
If I'm like this right here, I know right now I can see my dishwasher and the refrigerator handle. So if you think I didn't see, you text back Brianna with the two hearts and the water sign beside it. I seen you. I seen you and I
I'm
took a
telling you.
mental picture and I just called my homegirl as soon as we got to the house. Like, yeah, girl, he just texted Brianna. She got two hearts beside her name and a water emoji. And he said he couldn't come over there tonight because we was just leaving the movies and he had to stay with me tonight.
Y'all pay attention to everything.
Everything,
Y'all don't
every
miss
small detail,
nothing. Nothing.
every
So
detail.
let's talk about the upgrade strategy, right? So
Mhm.
Imani, I believe some relationships end because look, she laughing already. Upgrades.
Because I'm trying, I don't know what you mean by that, but in my mind, I may have made a different definition for it. So I'm waiting
So
to see
so
what you're
so
gonna
so
say.
let me hear your definition before I say anything.
When
The
you said
upgrade
the
strategy.
upgrade strategy, I don't know if you're thinking about, like, for example, when you break up with a guy, I know
Mm-hmm.
for a lot of women, as soon as we break up, I'm talking about the next day. Our hair done, our nails done, we looking good. We started two new businesses, and we just got a degree. Like, she wasn't even in school. How she just got that degree? We got it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In
Mm-hmm.
my mind, that's the upgrade strategy. Like, and we gonna come out and we gonna find a man that's doing really, really good. He gonna be better than you, and he gonna be taller than you some way, some.
So let me give you my definition of the upgrade strategy. Somewhat some similar to what you're saying. Some relationships I believe in because opportunity arrived, right? Meaning
Mm-hmm.
that they was cool with this dude, everything was good until they met Ralph. I ain't talking about Ralph from New Edition, but met Ralph. More money, more influence, better lifestyle, greater security. Do you think modern dating has become more transactional, Imani?
Yeah. Yeah, like I said earlier, it's easy for women to just be like, "Oh, I don't really want nothing from this guy, but he got money." I literally hear it all the time from different females. Like, "Girl, just talk to him. He got money. He gonna
Mm,
take care of you. Girl, just do it. He got this, that, and the third." And I be looking at them like, "Y'all just don't use y'all brains, do y'all?" So what if he got a scat pack? He paying $2,500 a month for that scat pack. You think he got something left over?
that's right.
No, he don't. They just
That's
be
right.
so they child bird brains.
So So would you say that society has conditioned people to always look for better options instead of building with one person?
Yes. If you are not careful, you will run into people who are looking for, they're opportunists. They're looking for the next opportunity. They're looking for somebody who's doing a little bit better for you, a little bit better than you.
Hmm.
And if you're not careful, they gonna make you feel terrible. Like, oh, I'm leaving and I'm doing this, and my new girl got da 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 da. And whole time you on your way. He missing his blessing, or she's missing her blessing because you wanted to go be with somebody who you felt like was better, in a sense.
Wow. So
And the grass don't always be greener. It could be, you could be
that
walking
is
into a
right.
situation that's terrible.
Yeah. Are you familiar with football, Imani?
A little bit.
A little bit. You know anything about some of the rules?
No, not really.
Okay. Well, this segment is called Flags on the Field. Flags on the field,
Okay, I
y'all.
know flag on the play. Something might happen. They
All
throw a flag on the play.
right. All
Can't
right.
do that. Okay, got you.
And this go for both sides. The one mistake we make with flags on the field is moving emotionally too fast, right?
Hmm.
False starts. We're making promises before maturity even exists.
Hmm.
Illegal formation, pretending to be somebody you are not. Holding, emotionally controlling people. And I like this one: unnecessary roughness, manipulation, mind games, emotional abuse. And this one right here, I like too: delay a game, keeping people emotionally waiting without commitment. Now, women are
Hmm.
good with that.
You
Delay
think
of the
so?
game. Let me
Why
say
do
it
you
again.
think we're Why do you think we're good at that?
I'm gonna say keeping men emotionally waiting without commitment. Is it more on a man side or the female? I think it's more on the female side.
I think so. It could be.
Uh huh.
I can't just jump. We won't want to just jump into it. You know, some men be ready to. They scare me. They scare me when they too ready too fast. I be like, "What you got? I'm cool.
Yeah.
I don't even want to. I don't even want to know no more.
I will tell you
It's
this:
scary."
if I had to get into the dating game now, I
Hmm.
would be scared to death. um, I would be
You
because I'm gonna
better be
tell you,
scared.
I'm gonna tell you, you can't. You can't tell men from women, women from men. I mean, sometimes you gotta look. You be like, is that like is
Mm-hmm.
is that what I think? Because I've seen some stuff on TV that has shook me. Have you
Yeah, it has
seen
blown your mind.
um what's her name? She she catch people cheating. I forgot it. The light skinned
Ooh,
lady. Love. Dog it. We watch it all the time. It's a show where she catching people cheating on their boyfriends.
I gotta look this show up because I don't know.
Oh, what's her name? Love. Dog it. Well, she had a show where there's two twin boys.
Mm-hmm.
These two dudes looked like straight. Honestly, I just kept looking and I'm like, something ain't right. And then I figured it out, but I promise you, they will fool somebody. So for me, no, I want DNA. I want to check your chromosomes. No, no, it's just crazy out here.
So you're scared of the dating world because things are different in
Things
this
are very
generation.
different. Like this generation, it's let me tell you, women don't care no more. They were like they don't care.
Yeah.
They like the brothers now.
Mm-hmm. And I hear that all the time. Like, when just have a regular conversation with your friends. Like, we are not our grandmoms. We are not our great grandmoms.
Mm-hmm.
We are not sticking around for it. I'm not going through. I'm not going through that and back with you. We ain't doing it.
Got you. So let me ask you this: what's more dangerous, somebody lying or somebody emotionally inconsistent? Which one is more dangerous?
Mm. Oh man. Uh, do they not go hand in hand though?
Could they could?
Just be emotionally inconsistent with me because I'm gonna match your energy. Don't lie to me.
Got
Don't
you.
lie. Because now, even if you're emotionally inconsistent, see, consistency is a thing that can be built and worked on.
That's true.
Trust is something that once it's broken, you're not really gonna be ever back in the same position ever again. I tell this all the time to my daughter's father. Like, we talk all the time, and I just be like, I have love for you, but we done crossed boundaries and lines, and it ain't gonna work. Like, we can't get back in that sweet spot. It's not gonna happen. My mind gonna be in a thousand places trying to figure out this, that, and the third, and his will too. Cause I'm not no saint.
Gotcha. Let's talk about building the defense because on both sides, the men's side and the women's side, right?
Mm,
Building a good defense may win games in football, right? But a good
right?
defense can protect your life. So we got
Yes.
to watch for patterns, not
Mm-hmm.
words. Consistency reveals character, people. Consistency reveals character. We got to stop oversharing early. Everybody
Mm-hmm.
doesn't deserve access to your emotional files. Well, I need to write that down.
Right.
They don't need to have access to that. And then we got to slow down emotionally, right? How can I say fast attachment will cloud your discernment. You say you have good discernment.
Mm-hmm.
Fast attachments will cloud your discernment. And then you got to ask
Right.
hard questions, right? Truth
Mm-hmm.
becomes uncomfortable under pressure. Would you agree?
I agree.
When you
I
start
do.
asking them questions that make that joker squirm, he be like, she asked me what? Like, yo, what? Same thing with a female, right? And then you got
Right.
to heal before you date. Unhealthy wounds
Yes.
attract manipulative people.
Absolutely. People. I like when people are real and say, "Oh, I'm not emotionally available." All right, cool. Have a good life.
So Emani, what does emotionally healthy love look like for you when you was looking for love? Since you say you ain't looking for love,
Right. Honestly, I back then it wasn't even a healthy love that I was looking for. I was looking for something to, feel safe and feel secure, but I wasn't mature enough to not want to play games. I wasn't
hmm
mature enough to even want to receive, and then On the contrary, if I meet somebody that was the same as me and we're both playing games, it
Mm-hmm.
was terrible. Now he chasing the high and I'm chasing the high. We both looking for chaos.
Mm.
So no.
So let me ask you this. Now, this is a question that's going to get a lot of people tripped up, right?
Okay.
So,
Let me
what is your
listen real
thought on
good.
polyamorism? Now, I know I just threw a bone
More
out
than
there. I just threw
you mean like
a bone out there because, and once we talk about this, I'm gonna tell you how many people say they believe in it and how many people do believe in it. So, what do you think about polyamorism?
a poly relationship?
Mm-hmm.
That's a tough topic. I think that I believe that you should be with your person. I'll
Okay.
say that. I think that I think that marriage is beautiful when you are, committed to one person and you guys really have a really strong bond.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly, for me, couldn't see myself being in a poly relationship and having to share my partners, but I watch a lot of podcasts and things of that nature. So
Mm-hmm.
I see people who are in it and they're talking and it's like everybody gets along and they're all as one,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's almost like a regular relationship, but it's three of them, maybe four, maybe five. That's not for me.
Yeah. Yeah. And the
That's not
reason
for
I
me.
asked that because men who cheat are poly minded
Hmm.
because they practicing poly undercover,
Hmm.
but their partner don't know it because they
Right.
want other females because poly don't work the other way, and
Right.
it it just don't work the other way where a female got two
Hmm.
brothers. It just I don't know. It
I've
just
seen it though.
have
I've
you seen
seen
it?
it. I've seen it. If I find it, I promise I will send it to you. I have seen it. I've seen a girl with two, and I was like, wow, she the goat. She did that, girl. You did that, but go ahead.
The
That's a
greatest of
lot to
all
deal with. That's
talents.
a lot to do. You don't think that's a lot?
Yeah, let me
Could you
tell you.
imagine being in a poly relationship?
No, because I never thought about. And a lot of guys be like, man, you lying. No, I have not. Because first of all, it's nasty for me.
Right.
Period. Period. I would never personally feel comfortable with. First of all, one nagging person is enough. Two,
That's what I. That's why I'm
two.
single. I
So
can't believe it.
when I see this, I feel bad for the females. I feel bad for the females when I do see it, but uh I don't know. Like I say, brothers practice poly on the down low. They down low
Mm-hmm.
poly minded men because cheating is a form of poly. You want another female.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have guys talking about they want a sister wife and all that other crazy stuff. Sister wife.
Mm-mm.
Sister
Mm.
wife? That's just ancestral. Just using the word sister. Just just ain't right. Just
It's
just
not
just
right at all.
is not right. So how can people, this is my last question before we start closing. How can people protect their peace without becoming emotionally unavailable?
I think that would really just start with being honest. Like if you,
Okay.
y'all, whatever, just lay it on the table, be honest. I ain't saying be vulnerable. I'm not telling you to open up and tell them about what happened to you when you were 6. But just being honest, like here's where I stand in my healing process. I'm not all the way there.
I got you.
I can give you this amount of hours out of the week. I can't commit to you fully. Maybe that's something we can work on if we're really interested in each other. But I don't want to lead you on and then you start feeling some type of way and now we in the bad space. No.
I got you. I got you. I got you. So, Imani, how old are you?
How would I look?
Listen, I've you look young, like very
I
young.
do.
I mean, I'm an old dude. Like
I'm 32.
you're 32. Oh man, I got a baby 37.
Really?
My daughter's 37 years old.
I'm 32 years old.
I was an old man. I was an old. I was an old man.
I'm crying.
Oh man, listen, I enjoyed you. I really,
Thank
really
you.
enjoyed you because it made the conversation a whole lot easier for me, because for me to get up here and talk about the playbook, and I'm the only dude talking about it, it's just podcast coach was like, LaMar, I don't recommend that. That's how she talk. I don't recommend that. You know, see, everybody's
just be your opinions.
Everybody's not dating for love, y'all. Some people are dating for validation, healing, loneliness, survival, ego feeding, attention, resources, emotional escape. And if you don't understand the playbook, you will keep confusing strategy with sincerity. The goal isn't paranormal, right? Paranoia. The goal is discernment, like this young lady say. Healthy love does not require manipulation to survive. So I'm gonna ask you one more question, young lady. Final question. How do people know the difference between genuine love and strategic attachment?
They gotta know the signs. They gotta do their research. They gotta know what to look for in anybody, really. And they gotta make educated decisions on the people who they're talking to, the people who they're around. They gotta do their research. You know, I like to ask guys, hey, what would your ex say about you? What would she say was the worst thing about you? I ask guys that all the time.
And I think people should talk to the ex before they become the girl.
Absolutely. Go be friends with that woman.
Yeah, go talk to him. Go talk to him. Because, you know, people actually want love. Or do they just want to feel desire, right?
Right.
Do you think dating's become psychological warfare?
It can become. It can. Especially if you can't find it.
Can't find it. Well, listen, my son, he's 26 years old, 27 years old, 28. I called him 4 different ages. My son is struggling just to find a decent female. And these female rappers, they mess these girls up.
Yeah.
Megan, which is a cousin of mine. Megan, them girls, they just made the woman look bad.
Terrible.
By the things they say and the things they do. So listen, y'all. I want to thank y'all for tuning in with me and Miss Emani today. We had a great conversation. Think we had a good conversation, Emani?
Yeah, we did. I think we had an amazing conversation.
Okay, cool. You think somebody really can learn from all of this?
Absolutely.
Well, listen,
and
y'all.
They can
go ahead.
Put their own little twist to it.
That's right. Well, listen, y'all. Fellas, Emani ain't looking for no love, so don't reach up here asking her for a number or nothing like that. You can't ask for me because I'm already taken. But listen.
We can have a business conversation.
There she go. She said she can do business. Listen, till next time, grace, love, and peace. And listen, I told you.
We told y'all. We came to expose the lies and reveal the truth. We told y'all. We bring in biblical principles of factual truth. We told y'all. We came to expose the lies and reveal the truth. We told y'all. We bring in biblical principles of factual truth. We told